Jeff Bailey was the kind of man who laughed when a cop bled, a thief by trade, a liar by instinct, and a narcissist by design. Jeff didn't believe in consequences. If he couldn't charm his way out of trouble, he'd shoot his way through it. He was sharp, handsome in a crooked way, and wore arrogance like a designer suit. On a rainy Tuesday night in downtown Detroit, Jeff stood under a flickering street lamp outside Wallace's Rare Finds. The plan was simple: break in, grab the box of diamonds, be out of there before the old man could even say robbery. But things didn't go as planned. Inside, Wallace had a shotgun. Jeff had his usual: a Glock, confidence, and no backup. There was shouting, a shot, then a second. The last thing Jeff remembered was the sudden burn in his chest, the fall, and the shattered glass of a display case sparkling like stars around his face. Then, nothing. Jeff woke up on a black velvet couch in what looked like the top floor of a five-star hotel. The room stretched endlessly, lined with marble pillars and golden curtains. Light spilled in from floor-to-ceiling windows, revealing a skyline brighter than Vegas. No pain, no blood. Was he dreaming? A voice answered him. "Good evening, Mr. Bailey." Jeff turned and saw a man dressed head to toe in white, a fitted suit, polished shoes, and a perfect tie. He had slick silver hair and a calm, patient smile. "Who are you?" Jeff said, rubbing his chest. "And where the hell am I?" The man stepped closer. "My name is Vincent, and I am here to welcome you to your afterlife." Jeff stood uneasy. "Afterlife? I died?" "Yes," Vincent said kindly. "Bullet through the heart, almost instantaneous." Jeff chuckled nervously. "So what? This is heaven? I don't belong here." Vincent nodded. "Everyone gets what they believe they deserve. You lived by your own rules. Now, you're free from all rules." Jeff's eyes narrowed. No cops, no debts, no consequences. Exactly. Here, everything you want is yours. Forever. Vincent wasn't kidding. Jeff snapped his fingers, and a full-course steak dinner appeared. He walked out to the balcony, overlooking a glittering city he had never seen before, and a red Lamborghini pulled up downstairs. He explored the rest of the building: a private casino, strip clubs, theaters, spas, and more, all waiting for him, all free. No locks, no lines, no limits. At the casino, the dice always landed just right. Slot machines exploded with coins. Cards flipped in his favor like magic. Women, dozens of them, swarmed around him, laughing at every joke, kissing his neck, clinging to his arms. He didn't question it for a long time. After what felt like a few weeks, though time had no weight here, Jeff began to feel a strange emptiness. He was winning, but it meant nothing. He ordered a rare whiskey, only to realize it tasted like water. He tried a high-speed car chase, only for traffic to part like the Red Sea. He propositioned 3 women at once. None of them batted an eye. He tried insulting a man at the bar to provoke a fight, but the man only smiled and offered to buy him a drink. Every thrill he had ever craved was dull, predictable, hollow. He found Vincent by the blackjack table, still in white, still smiling. "This place," Jeff said, fidgeting with his chips. It's too easy. I thought heaven was supposed to be more exciting." Vincent tilted his head. "But this isn't heaven, Mr. Bailey. It's your paradise. Everything tailored to your desires. I didn't ask to be bored out of my mind. No, but you asked to never lose, to always win, to get what you want, when you want it." Vincent bowed slightly. "And that is exactly what you've received." Jeff began pushing the boundaries. He tried to rob a bank. No alarms. He drove a 200-mile-per-hour into a brick wall. He stepped out without a scratch. He stabbed himself in the chest. The knife dissolved. He tried yelling at the sky, screaming into nothing. He begged the women to leave him alone. They giggled and asked if he wanted a massage. He destroyed his penthouse, smashed the mirrors, flipped furniture, broke every glass, and within seconds, everything reset itself. Polished, pristine. The city never changed. The skyline was always bright. The people never aged. And Vincent was always near, always smiling. Weeks turned to something longer. Time had no anchor here. Jeff sat on the floor in front of a fireplace that never went out. His hair was always the same length. His beard never grew. He watched the flames with dead eyes. "Vincent," he said one night. The man appeared as if summoned. Jeff didn't stand. He didn't look up. "I need something different. A challenge. A purpose." Vincent stepped closer. "You were given everything you desired. Isn't that purpose enough?" "No," Jeff whispered, "because none of this is real. These people aren't real. The pain isn't real. I'm not real anymore." He looked up. "This is hell, isn't it?" Vincent smiled and wavered, but his voice turned colder. "That depends. Some see it as a haven. Some, like you, discover their truths too late." "I'll change," Jeff pleaded one day. "Let me go back. Give me a second chance." "There are no second chances," Vincent said. "I'll live right. I'll donate every cent I steal. Just let me feel again." Vincent regarded him with a mild curiosity. "But why would I do that? You never valued life until it was gone." "I didn't know what I had," Jeff said. "I thought paradise meant pleasure, but it's people struggle, loss, pain. That's what makes joy real." Vincent's eyes turned dark for the first time. "An interesting revelation," he said, "but far too late." Jeff stood outside the penthouse elevator one day, watching the numbers. They never moved. No up, no down. He turned to Vincent beside him. "Where does it go?" Vincent pressed the button. The doors slid open with a ding. "Down," Vincent said. Jeff hesitated. "So there is a worse place?" "There is always a worse place." "Then what is this?" Vincent stepped into the elevator. "This is eternity, Mr. Bailey. Carefully crafted to give you everything you asked for." Jeff backed away. "So I never really had a choice?" Vincent raised an eyebrow. "You had a life. You made choices every day. This is the result." As the doors began to close, Vincent offered one last cruel smile. "Going down?" The doors shut. The lobby faded. Jeff was alone again. He wandered through the city. Neon lights buzzed. Slot machines sang. Laughter echoed from the strip clubs. He walked into the casino and threw a fistful of chips across the room. No one reacted. He stepped into his penthouse. It gleamed. Fresh towels, clean sheets, no signs of time. He lay down on the bed, eyes open. No dreams came, no nightmares either. Just the silence of everything he ever wanted. Somewhere beyond, in a place beyond time. Vincent closed a leather-bound book labeled Client Archive. He wrote, Name, Jeff Bailey. Arrival date, unknown. Disposition, contentment turned torment. Subject misunderstood the nature of desire. Full loop established. No intervention required. He turned to the next file. A woman named Charlotte Klein, age 27, overdose, always longed to be adored. Vincent smiled and straightened his cuffs. Let's give her everything she ever wanted. If you enjoyed the video, like and share the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.